I've been doing this for mid-70s. I started, of course, fish with a rod and reel.
Right. Well, let me ask you a question. You've been at it that long. What do you think about the general supply of fish, and how do you think nature's doing? Are they holding their own, or are we backing up, or what do you think?
That's a good question. I really think that there's so many more people fishing. When I started out fishing, I might see somebody else fishing once a week. I can tell you a real interesting story about it. I go back a long ways, back into the 50s. I was fishing one day over here on Rocky Bow Bridge, and there's another old lady there fishing, and she's not catching any fish, and I'm catching a trout. And this was before there was any limit on the size or numbers.
Right.
And I think I caught about 17 or 18 medium-sized speckled trout. And this is before the bridge. They've rebuilt that bridge over Rocky Bow now. But this is when there was single traffic, you know, one way this way and one way back.
Yes, sir.
I caught about 18 of those trout. She asked me what I was going to do with all of those fish, and I said, well, I'll probably give them to my neighbor. I always give him fish when I catch a lot of fish. She says, give them to me. I said, take them. She brought out an old, what I call a croaker sack. Took every one of those fish and left. And then he kind of slowed down, and I decided I'd just go back to the house, take a shower, and go see my girlfriend. So I do all of this and get out to my girlfriend's house, and who do I see on the front porch? This old lady I gave all the fish to.
The
first thing she did was put her finger up on her lips like this to indicate she told him she caught them, you know. And I didn't want to give her away. And this, my girlfriend comes out and introduces me to this lady. This is her aunt. She's named after this. Her name is Sarah. Their aunt's Sarah.
How about that?
And then I'd fish with her dad a lot. So I asked him, I said, and his name was Bob. I said, where's Bob? And my girlfriend says, well, Aunt Sarah caught a sack full of speckled trout this morning, and he's out in the backyard cleaning them. Why don't you go out there and help him?
What a circle, huh?
I give them away, and I have to go help clean them.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Well, all right then. Your name in the phone book?
Yep.
If I want to get back in touch with you,
678-2906.
Okay, I recorded that, so I'll have it. And you know, I'll let you know one way or the other what becomes of this. You can't ever tell. There's a classroom of like close to 40 teachers in there.
It would be interesting to know how many eggs those big mullets leave out in the water. And now people are actually catching a lot of the young ones and using them for bait. You know.
Yeah, I'm one of those.
But there are so many more people fishing now. I really think this hot weather, I haven't seen any mullet out here, and probably to amount to anything in about 2 weeks.
I see.
And I believe the heat in this water, this shallow water, has kept them off in the deep water.
Could be.
There's all kind of fish in here. To tell you what is happening to the population, I really couldn't. I don't have much of an opinion either way on that.
Yes, sir.
I can't see really that net ban is back then there were more fish. They were catching more fish. But I don't think it hurt the population of mullet as bad as people thought it would. I think it was people that were making some of them making a living catching those fish. I believe if they would have agreed to not fish for them during the season when they were a major part of the road season, that they'd agreed to do that, they may not have banned them. They may not have, got that ban through. But I can't tell that it's helped one way or the other. But I think that stuff comes and goes. 3 or 4
just cycles.
I think it was 3 years ago they had the biggest shrimp catch in this bayou that they've ever had.
That's interesting, isn't it?
And now they're having to go off somewhere else to catch any shrimp. So you'll have a population build up in one species.
Yes, sir.
We've even had some kind of something got in the water and it would kill nothing but catfish. I've seen that happen. And then when that red tide comes in here, it kills major populations of fish.
Right, and that's a natural